Hello everyone, Indigo Snake here. Welcome back to another episode of Trails of Codestone. On a previous episode, we had a little meeting. Yep, that's it. That shit got real. Like, this is real shit that could be happening in the real world. Fucking sales taxes getting out of control and all that. That all sounds really unfair. Yeah, I agree. Provincial lords have the duty and the rights to decide upon and collect taxes and the regions they control. And as long as that remains the case, there's not really much the general populace can do to stand against them. I'm elected to comment on how others choose to rule their own territories, but harassing one's people like this seems clearly inappropriate. I've heard many rumors about the current head of House Albarea. The current head is Eustace's dad, right? So, couldn't we ask Juicy for some help here? I doubt there's anything he can do. Among the nobility, decisions made by the head of the house are absolute, and since the Albareas represent one of the four great houses, that old tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor himself is probably the only one with more power than the heads of the four great houses. Guess that's a no, then. I see you're all busy mulling things over. Excellent work. That's probably our instructor. Instructor Sarah, what brings you here? I figured it was about time for me to get going. Group B's not getting anything done as expected, so I'm off to help sort them out. What? You're going to see Group B now? The town of Parm is a considerable distance from here. Now, let me worry about that. I'll just, teleport. You four are perfectly capable of looking after yourselves anyway, right? Put your heads together and think, and I'm certain you'll see what you need to do. Adios be with you. I'll be looking forward to your report. I mean, we didn't really need her anyway. Like, she didn't help us at all the whole time. I can't believe it. It's as though she knows exactly what's going on. Even though she spent the whole day drinking at the inn, can she read minds or something? I'd suggest we return to our room and rest for the night in any case. We still have our reports to write, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. I'm so tired. Me too. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep at the dinner table without even making it to my bed. But that's not the case for Laura, because she's just good at everything. Just get over it, guys. She's good at everything. That's the guard house. Let's see if I can figure out where to go. Okay, here it is. Guys, let's return to the inn for dinner. Like, we've done everything around here. My favorite song, my nighttime song that I like.
Ah, that was delicious. Those are some seriously fresh vegetables too.
Yeah, nothing beats food made from local ingredients.
I quite enjoyed the rye bread myself.
I suppose this whole field study thing isn't so bad when you take the menu into account. I wonder what the others in Group B are doing right now.
Somehow, I doubt they're sitting around a table and talking like we are.
That would certainly be a shock if they were.
I wish they were. That'd be so cool.
I can't help but question what exactly Class 7's purpose is, though. Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus, but I don't think that's the only reason we've been brought together.
I'm certain it's not. If that were all, today's field study tasks would serve little purpose.
It seems as though she's trying to make us experience, I don't know, things. Like all kinds of things, big and small.
Wow, Lissa, that was very informative.
What I can't wrap my head around, though, is why.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
Oh my god, flashback. Jesus.
What do we have to offer one another, when our reasons for enrolling at Thor's in the first place are undoubtedly very different?
Our reasons?
I hadn't considered that.
My reason for enrolling was quite simple. I aim to come ever closer to my goal. Or rather, to the person whom I regard as such.
Who's that?
My father.
This is neither the time nor the place to discuss such matters. Best to save that topic for another day. What about you, Elisa? Why did you enroll at the academy?
Wow, she's gonna like change the subject. Like, I'm not gonna actually tell you why. So why did you enroll? I see you, Laura. By the way, your breast, like your hair is getting into the breast is really weird. I don't like that.
There's no one single reason, but I think I just wanted to assert my independence. I mean, my situation back at home isn't exactly ideal, and this seemed like a good way to get out and do more, I guess.
I see.
It sounds like I'm probably in the minority then. See, I wasn't intending on coming here at all originally. I wanted to do something completely different.
You did?
Oh yeah, you said you were really hoping you'd get into a music academy, right?
Oh?
Well, I wasn't that serious about it or anything. What about you, Reen?
What was his reason? He just came here cause? Damn.
You're the last holdout, and since you're the one who brought it up, it's only fair you answer the question too.
I was getting to it. Damn. All right.
Me?
Oh shit, I moved too fast. I'm sorry.
I wanted to find myself, I guess.
I'm just finding myself. That's such a cool guy answer. Jeez.
Find yourself?
Huh?
Sorry. That makes it sound like a much bigger deal than it actually is. That's the best way I can think of to put it, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Going on a journey of self-discovery? It's actually a pretty cool answer.
Yeah, I had no idea you were such a romanticist.
Dude, I knew. Holy
You
shit.
sure don't come across as one.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Laura, what is that? Laura, I don't understand. So you want me to make you up at 6 tomorrow? I can't even read this, right? Yes, please. We only have until tomorrow evening, so we need to get an early start. We really appreciate it. Not a problem at all. Have a good night. Good night. We're all gonna sleep in the same room together. Laura, you're gonna sleep in the same bed with me.
But we're not actually going to sleep yet, are we? Not until we write our reports for the day.
Oh, I like how it wasn't voice acted because the other chick was in it.
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now, but it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon.
She seems to have forgotten all about the room situation. And I'm not about to remind her.
Yeah, I thought about that shit too. I was like, when is she gonna bring it up?
Reen?
What is it?
I was unsure whether to ask or not, but I've decided that this question bears answering. Why have you chosen to hold back?
What?
Your sword style and technique. It is the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, is it not?
Oh my god, is he Sasuke, guys?
Popularized by the sword hermit, Yoon Kafai, it combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles. Those who master any of its forms are referred to as a divine blade, and are said to understand the true nature of all things.
You certainly know an awful lot about it. I didn't think it was particularly renowned here in the Empire.
We of the Arcade School consider the studying of other swordsmanship styles to be an essential part of our training. In addition, my father once told me, if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of time before you encounter a follower of the 8 Leaves.
Your father said that? It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blade Master himself. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a dropout who's never even been able to progress past beginner level. I did train under Master Ka-Fi for a while. But I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with my abilities, and he cut my training short.
What?
So I'm really not holding back. Honest. I actually kind of feel like I'm dirtying the good name of the Eight-Leaf School, in fact. But this is my limit. I'm sorry I can't quite live up to your expectations. Laura?
What was
You
that?
have no reason to apologize to me. This is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. Though I'll admit to some disappointment, I was hoping you'd prove to be a good sparring partner.
Damn. Guess I'm not. Ooh.
I'm going to practice outside for a bit. Please go and finish your report with Elisa and Elliot.
Okay. Oh my god, this is why I love this couple. She could make him stronger and shit. Dude. Alright. And I don't even know, what are these breathing shit? Like, is there something she wanted to say or what?
There's a lot he doesn't want to talk about, huh? I can see in his eyes sometimes that he's bottling something up and trying really hard to keep anyone else from noticing.
You've noticed it too?
So they're still talking, but they have parentheses, so maybe it just means they're just talking quietly or exclusively to each other, maybe.
You sure have taken quite an interest in him.
I was just trying to work out the best time to apologize, that's all. It's not like I've been consciously paying attention to him or anything, honestly.
Right, okay.
Reen's not the only one bottling up his feelings, though, is he? You've been doing the same thing.
Yeah, I guess I have.
I'm not gonna do the relationship they want me to do. Like, I need Reen to hook up with Laura. I need this. Or Uses, if it's possible. For no reason. I just like Juicy. Cool.
Keep up the good work.
Hopefully everyone else who's played this game is like, oh yeah, she's doing good. Because I have no idea what that shit means. This is literally the same music from the school. Here are your tasks for the day. The market manager left them with me. Thank you. Cool. We have just these two, okay. A large ferocious monster has been sighted on the West Celtic Highway. We'd all be happier if someone took it out. Monster, Zwardor. Okay. Stone bridge leading to the Heimdall on the West Celtic Highway. Cool. Gotta go back out to the highway again. Yesterday, I found a wallet on the floor in front of my stall. Would someone be willing to find a toner for me? See me at the ceramic style in a minute. Okay, cool. That looks like one of those delivery or find it kind of things. I like the first one better. Huh? Even fewer than yesterday. Maybe he gave us less work to do because he knew we were going back to Trista today. Or Trista. No, I think it's Trista. Sounds about right. He's a very considerate man. Last train headed your way leaves here around 9 tonight. You get those done quickly enough, you can have dinner here before you leave. Haha, thank you very much. We greatly appreciate your kindness. Shall we get started then? It sounds good. Looks like today's tasks are all optional. Hey, Laura, I wanted to apologize for what I said to you yesterday evening. Oh. Reen? As I told you then, this is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. It's not something for which an apology is required. That's not really what I mean. I wanted to apologize for making light of the weight of the sword. What I said about being a dropout who's never been able to progress past beginner level was disrespectful. To Master Ka-Fi, to the school I follow, and to the path of the sword itself, and for those reasons I feel it was inappropriate of me to say what I said, so I'm sorry. If that's the case, then there is one other person you should be apologizing to as well. I can't pretend to know much about your personal circumstances, but regardless of one's background or social standing, one should always be able to live with pride in him or herself. Thus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. Let me ask you a question, Reen. Do you like the path of the sword? Oh my god, they need to be together like this. It's not really a matter of liking it or disliking it, I don't think. It's a part of my life, an inseparable part of who I am. That's all I wanted to hear. Oh, she's happy! I feel exactly the same way. Laura? You two are friends again then? Were we not? There was never any rush between us that I knew about. Indeed, this was all handled rather neatly, I felt. You're both so simple-minded. I feel like an idiot spending so much time trying to devise a plan to get the two of you to make up. Whoa, you did what now? It would seem we've caused you undue concern. Jeez, can we just all forget about this and move on? Looks like the ground's dried after the rainfall, so to speak. Glad to see you all looking a bit less gloomy. I gave her a totally different voice in the span of 5 seconds. Margot, we've got trouble. Big, big trouble. Slow down, Louise. Louise, it's first thing in the morning, and you're about poised to wake the dead. You're making such a commotion. Where have you been anyway? You're late. I'm sorry, I just got caught up on the way here. But never mind that. We have big, big trouble. Something terrible happened over at the market. Something terrible, you say? What terrible thing has happened exactly? Well, it sounds like it actually took place last night. 2 of the stalls over at the market were destroyed and all their merchandise were stolen. That is most terrible indeed. A robbery? Oh my. I suppose that means the market might be opening late today, which means we could end up with more customers as people wait here for a resolution. Louise, let's get this place ready. You got it. Okay, gotta think about the money. As for you, Ford, this is our problem, not yours. You just focus on your field study and leave this incident to us locals. You have your own tasks to worry about after all. Of course. We'll be back later. Thanks again. I know you guys are like just blown away with my voice acting skills. What should we do? I have to admit, I'm curious. It's not far, so we might as well just go take a look. Alright, let's take a slight detour and see what's happening at the market then. Yeah, let's go to the fucking market and see what the fuck is happening. There's always something. Let's talk to these mofos. Oh look, he's out here. Mr. Violin guy. Oh my god, okay. Alright, yep, that was a waste of time. What does he have to say? There's been a robbery? That's terrible, but what's even more terrible is the Grand Market being unable to open. This might spell trouble. Gotta talk to everybody. This isn't good. Hopefully this settles down soon, otherwise I won't be able to open my store. Oh, I haven't... Ooh. Where have you been at? Hey, why won't the Grand Market open up? I can't hold back my desire to see my honey again much longer. Like honey or like a person? Honey? I don't know. Unbelievable! I came to buy some milk for breakfast and the market's closed. I know, isn't that some shit? What do you even have here? Do you still got the same thing that I already have? I already have this. Yep, I already have this one. Yeah, I'm good. Yep. Need to get a fresh inventory, sir. The deals I had scheduled for this morning may have to be skipped now. I should check up on the price of rye once again to see if this has had any effect on it. Excuse me, what is the meaning of this? Why won't the market open? Someone needs to fix this quickly. My silk is waiting for me. I don't know. For what I gather, the market will be unable to open today. Well, I suppose the silver lining is that perhaps I won't spend so much money. I'm not entirely sure why this is happening, but who am I to argue with silver linings? Yes, this is what we've learned today. Do not argue with silver linings. I want to talk to everybody. I'm sorry, the market isn't quite open for business yet. Oh, it's the students from yesterday. Good morning. Opening late today after all, I see. Afraid so. Guess you already know about the robbery yesterday, huh? The 2 merchants whose stalls were destroyed are still arguing about it. You bastard! You're not going to get away with this. Oh no, not them. The manager came to try and break them up, but he doesn't seem to be having much luck. I hope no one ends up getting hurt. You know what? The manager has this voice. This is a different guy, but they all look the fucking same. What should we do, Rain? Oh, okay, I'm just a leader. Maybe we could try talking to them? Considering everything that just happened yesterday, you just might be the cavalry we need right now. Would you mind? Not at all. Let's go! I don't know how we're gonna be good at... This is not part of her skill set, but okay. How dare you destroy my stall, you damned coward! I knew you country folk want to be trusted. Who else could it have been? Just come clean and admit it already. Who are you calling a coward, you heim-driven, darling snob? You're the one who wanted my spot all for yourself. Calm down, gentlemen, please. Playing all innocent and trying to paint me as a bad guy here? You make me sick. What do you say we settle this right here and now? Bring it on! Hold it! Class 7? You kids again. Who's talking this time? Keep your nose out of this. I'm gonna make him pay for smashing my stall. Smashing? Smashing good time. Wow, they really are completely ruined. This is awful. However, harming one another is not going to bring them back. In the end, they will still be smashed, and you will be worse off. But this anger isn't gonna go anywhere unless I do something. Hit a tree. He took all my goods too, so I haven't even got anything to sell. What are you talking about? You were the one who stole my goods. And you're gonna give them all back right now and fix the damage you did to my stall, or else I can't be held responsible for my actions. This isn't good. I don't think they're even listening to a word we're saying. They're about to kiss each other. That's what's about to happen. What do we do? Stop this at once. Who else? Who the fuck is this? Oh, finally. Damn. Where were you guys at yesterday? The provincial army? What? I still like this music in the background. What is the meaning of this? It's the middle of the morning. Stop this nonsense immediately. But... I believe you are the ones in charge here. I demand an explanation as to what has transpired. Well, you see... The market manager explained to the provincial army officer what happened in the previous night. I see. The solution is simple then. Men, take them away! Yes, sir! What the fuck? What? What do you mean, take us away? 2 stalls were destroyed. 2 sets of goods were stolen. The truth is as clear as day. 2 merchants in the midst of a heated disagreement committed the same crime at the same time. But that's not fair. Do you think it's premature to draw such a conclusion without any investigation? That's what I'm saying, Laura. The provincial army doesn't have time to waste solving the petty squabbles of merchants. But I'm not an unreasonable man, okay? Cause cease your dispute and you will be left alone. Continue and you come with us. The choice is yours. They're trying to force both merchants to forget this ever happened, to sweep the whole ordeal under the rug. Yeah, something about this seems really wrong. God. Very good then. I'm sure you can agree that wasting time on shenanigans like this is detrimental to all parties involved. I hope you'll think twice before causing such a ruckus ever again. Now, if you'll please excuse us. I'm a busy man and I have more pressing matters to attend to than your dumbasses. Solve that problem. But not really, because now I'm suspecting the fucking provincial army has something to do with it. There they go. Well, I guess they did stop those 2 from fighting, but they did nothing to solve the underlying problem. This isn't right. I see now how the provincial army here conducts itself. I'm sure you're both still pretty angry about this, but right now the 2 of you need to focus on keeping cool-headed. If you have the time to fight, try to use that time for something more productive instead. You'll feel a lot better. Yeah, I shouldn't have let my anger take control of me like that. We can't open the Grand Market for business until we've cleaned up these busted stalls. And we're already running late, so I hate to ask, but would you all mind lending me a hand? Market manager out of the system emergency, the market cleared away all the remains. And for the help of reading others on top of that, the Grand Market was falling in, but open to the help. I can't read this shit. I don't feel like reading that shit. Thanks to you four, we were able to open the Grand Market for business today a bit quicker than I had expected. I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am. Oh, there's no need for that. We barely did anything. I'm just glad no one got hurt. All the more reason to thank you. A merchant's stall is his livelihood. Any action taken against it can throw him into blind rage, and it's hard to bring someone back from that. It would seem the problems facing the merchants in this town are quite grave indeed. The provincial army may have intervened, but it's difficult to believe they'd make no attempt to find an amicable solution. Quite right. It's clearer than ever now that they have no intention of trying to resolve any issues involving the market. And I can't see that changing unless we decide to just accept the sales tax increase and keep quiet about it. Still, you'd think they'd at least be a little more subtle about this whole thing. There's no way these two merchants are just going to accept this and move on. No, I don't suppose they will. And if word gets out about this, it's not inconceivable for certain groups of people to begin boycotting the marketplace. Something definitely has to be done, I'm just not sure what. Is something wrong with me? You're awfully quiet. Are you feeling unwell? Say something, damn, your dots are driving me crazy. Sir, I have a favor to ask. Would you consider allowing us to investigate this morning's incident? What? Are you suggesting that we attempt to find the perpetrator who destroyed the merchant's stalls ourselves? It's a kind offer, but as I said yesterday, this is our affairs, not yours. You're students. You have your own studies to worry about, and I wouldn't feel right interfering with them. We're students training for the military, though. We can't just stand by and allow something so unjust to go unchallenged. It's the provincial army's responsibility to address this, sure, but they're shirking their duties here, and that reflects poorly on us all. Well, that's true enough, I guess. But do you really think we're up for something like this? I kind of have to wonder about that too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just amateurs. We should at least check with Instructor Sarah first and see what she thinks. Well, she's not here, so... She's already told us. Put your heads together and think, and I'm sure you'll see what you need to do. Her words. This seems like exactly the sort of thing she meant. At least it does to me. Oh. I see your point. Perhaps matters such as this may fall under the scope of our field study after all. Yeah, you do make a good case. I'm still not sure we're up to it, but I guess it can't help to try. Neither seek nor shun the fight. Very well, we shall do what we can. Are you really sure about this? I'm certainly not going to say no. I'm very concerned about the market and the safety of our merchants. So if you're 100% sure, I have to admit, I truly would appreciate anything you can do for us. Thank you, sir. We'll do everything in our power to find answers for you. Just be careful. Don't go seeking out trouble. I don't want you kids being put in danger. We're dealing with a criminal who acts under cover of night. He may be capable of a lot more than just thievery and vandalism. Remember, I'm responsible for your safety. If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't even look Van Dyke in the eye anymore. We'll be careful, we promise. I know I will, at least. I probably need to be more careful than anyone else here. Now that that's been settled, we should act quickly. Yeah, let's get this investigating started. We're gonna do those other quests first, though. So first things first, we need to decide where to start investigating. The logical starting point would be the Grand Market itself, the scene of the crime. Can't argue with that. We should probably get statements from those two merchants before anything else. Indeed, I anticipate they've called themselves by now, so perhaps we can get something a bit more substantial from them. We still have to ascertain their innocence or guilt in the matter as well. We'll need to keep a close eye on the time, though. If we miss the last train towards Heimdall, We'll have no way of getting back to the academy today. Plus, we've been given other tests too that I'd really like to get them done. In short, we need to keep moving. Our deadline is 9 p.m. Let's use every minute we have to accomplish everything we possibly can. Understood. You bet. Right. We're gonna do those other tests first, guys. But I think we'll stop it here for today. Finally, we got some progress in the game. We even got some voice acting. We got like the way of the sword shit going on here. We have a deeper connection between Rena and Laura. Hell yes, please continue that shit. So if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe to me for more episodes. I'm also on Twitter at IndigoSnake16. Links in the description below. As always, can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.